Kongou has finally come. I got my lazy ass out of bed to actually finally do this. I've been talking about this for a while. I've been meaning to do this review, but god damn it, I am freaking lazy with this series. Like, I've been talking about this series for like months. I'm just glad I'm now gonna get over and done with this. Like, so yes, Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad series review. Let's do this, bitches. Like, so this will be a review on the anime itself. I have read up to I think I've read about 23 volumes so far of the manga. Like, I think I've got like about 10 more volumes of it to complete, so I will talk a little bit about the manga, but mainly this will be a review on the anime entitled The Mongolian Chop Squad. So this series was done by Madhouse, and it definitely makes up with animation. It does look very beautiful, but like it's I believe it started running in 2004, and it just looks very good. Like, if you've seen stuff like Chobits back in the day, then I think you'll very enjoy Beck's animation-wise. But the series is a musical slice of life. I guess you can say romance as well. That does have their comedy drama. You know, a lot of stuff from the slice of life portions. And one is about a boy named Koyuki, who actually meets up with a guitar prodigy known as Ryusuke after, you know, saving his dog Beck. And it sort of ends up changing his like boring teenager life as he gets involved. Since he's part of the band, he wants to create a band of his own called Beck. And you know, we ended up Koyuki getting into music and end up actually joining Beck, and learns how to play guitar, and they learn to go to gigs all over the place. Now, it is a 26 episode series, and it is fully dubbed, and strange enough, when I was going to pick this up, actually, noticed that we only had 4 of the DVDs around here in the UK. USA is like 5. I'm like, why did we not get the series completed? That is what I always wondered. Felt like this, but I hate collecting series that I never complete. But you can all watch it from the Funimation YouTube channel, which they can let you watch for free. But yeah, this series was very cool. Like, I really do like a lot of the characters. Like, probably my most favorite characters in this series is probably Tyra, Chiba, and Maho. Like, those are there. Maho, if you've seen the series before, like, you know she's freaking cool. She's a badass bitch. And Chiba, he motherfucking beast. You just can't deny that. Chiba is a beast. You know, singing like. Now, the best things about this series is that it has a lot of music variety. It does like mix a lot of different references to old songs, you know, like the Beatles, and you know, like just a lot of other different sort of series. I'm trying to think of other ones now, and I even forgot. Yes, this is all professional, guys. This is all professional. But they talk about like old bands and saying about like a lot of other singers throughout the years and how that they got inspiration from their songs. And I like that. It isn't like, you know, they just mention it once to like a joke, but they actually use sort of like inspiration from it. And you know, we end up seeing like how everyone progresses through the series, you know, with Tyler, Chiba, Ryusuke, Koyuki, motherfucker on the drums, never can remember his name. But even as well, we see like other bands as well progress as well, like the Rivals. I try to always to get the guy, the blonde hair one, who was like a bit of a dick throughout the series. You can see how his progression goes, and sort of like how cruel and what it really is like to be in the music business. Now, you did say this had romance into it. This definitely does, like with Koyuki, especially with how he does, and especially with Maho. I really do like these two. And although in the manga, not much really happens between them after where I'm up to in the minute, although they did really fully done the relationship now. I think like they've done everything they really can with it. But like I said, I haven't finished the manga yet. But the best parts of this series are probably, I love the characters, like the animation is very good for its age, it's aged very well. The songs I really do like, although they were played so many times, that is a negative as well. But the songs that they did have in the series, and it was just really good. And not to mention, this series does incorporate a lot of English and Japanese to it. Even though you're watching it in Japanese subs, you would see like them talking in, I wouldn't call it English because it's like actually very well done translated. It's like from people who can actually speak it properly, not like they only heard it once and they have to say it out loud. Like, and not to mention they do incorporate English into the song, like a lot of Japanese bands nowadays. And then probably another negativity, that it does end off in filler, but the series, like, that is a shame. Also, as well, Koyuki can be a pussy throughout the series. I know, that's sort of how the character is, but, you know, it took a very long time for me to actually start liking Koyuki. And also, as well, like I said, the repeat, like, too much of the songs are repeated, but I really wanted to see some other characters a lot more developed, and, you know, I wanted to see a bit more closing to their stories, but, you know, I guess, you know, at the time it was still ongoing and they didn't want to end it, but I may be wrong to that. But the manga itself, I've actually been very enjoying it, although it does take it out as it is a manga and there isn't any music to it. Like, I probably took a lot of my enjoyment out of it, but I still want to finish the manga. It's very, like, enjoyable. Like, I'm like reading it because I love the characters, and, you know, Chiba has some badass moments, so did Koyu. All of them really had some really great moments, but overall, for like music series, since I've only seen one before, and that was K-On!, and I don't even classify that as music. I classify that as shit. I do. So I'd say this is my most favorite music anime so far that I've seen. I know I need to still see Nana. That's one I keep hearing about. That is an actual music series. So I might check that out later in the future. But for this, I would, for like what it is, like, and although with all the problems, I'd give it an 8. Like, I say this is enjoyable and watchable. Like, you know, if you want to see some music, you want to see some funny stuff, you want to see like what it's like to be in a band, definitely check out Beck. If you're not into music, I'd still recommend it to you, since I'm not that big into music myself. Like, no, most of the stuff I listen to now are probably either from Japanese bands or what I hear on the radio occasionally, like when I go out. But, you know, I still think you're gonna enjoy it, even if you just want to watch a slice of life. It's still rather enjoyable. But finally, I'm done with the series review, so thank you very much for watching. My next one might actually be a manga review, although the next thing I am gonna watch is gonna be Clannad After Story, since I've been meaning to see that for a while, and I'm 4 episodes into that, and I already love the series already. I miss Clannad very much, but that's all for me, so thank you very much for watching. Remember, Savagezweipanda, Sana, and I'll see you next time.